Sirens Curse is a Vekoma tilt coaster located at Cedar Point in Sandusky, Ohio. This coaster just opened this year in 2025, and it is a fantastic ride. And today I'll be giving my full review on Sirens Curse. So as always, let's start off with the statistics of the ride. Sirens Curse reaches a top height of 160 feet. The ride reaches a top speed of 58 miles per hour. The ride has a track length of 2,965 feet. The ride features two inversions, which are both on RCDB listed as corkscrews, even though they are more like barrel rolls or zero-G rolls, I'd say. Anyways, now let's talk about Sirens Curse itself. So originally, Sirens Curse wasn't even supposed to be located at Cedar Point, as most people probably know by now. Originally, this coaster was planned to be located at Energylandia, but those plans got scrapped. The ride was then moved over to Six Flags Mexico, where it was planned to be built, and most likely themed to Harley Quinn by the color scheme. And due to land restrictions, that also didn't work out. So when the merger happened, they sent Sirens Curse over to Cedar Point, and honestly, it's a great fit for this park. Yes, there are other parks in the chain that I definitely think could have used it more. Cough, cough, Great Adventure after what they did in the most recent offseason. But I think Sirens Curse going to Cedar Point was a great fit for this ride and a great addition to the park also. So let's just talk about Sirens Curse as a ride itself finally. This is an absolutely amazing coaster. Now, when I first wrote this back in June, I have to admit, I was kind of let down at first. I thought the ride some of the elements just didn't hit that hard. It mainly felt like it was floater time, and some of the it just did not live up to the hype I originally had it for. But I don't know what happened, but throughout the season, this thing just got better and better and better. And most people also have agreed with me on that same opinion. Because this ride was borderline, nearly not even top 50 when I first wrote it, and now it's a top 10 ride for me. It's such a good coaster. It has a perfect layout in my opinion. The layout is amazing on this ride. It may look short, but it feels way longer when you're on it. Every element packs a punch. All the airtime moments provide great ejector airtime. The rolls are very snappy. There's just certain moments on this ride that just absolutely toss you to the side of the train, like the drop in the back where you could get thrown to the side. The inversions are always going to throw you around. The non-inverting loop is insanely aggressive. That tosses you around. Not to mention, this ride also has some pretty good force at some points, like the turn after the non-inverting loop and that sharp turn right after the sideways airtime hill pulls some pretty decent forces, and so does the valley at the bottom of the drop. The non-inverting dive loop on this ride feels the exact same as Flash Vertical Velocity at Six Flags Great Adventure's non-inverting dive loop. You get a good pop of air time going into it, and if you're in the back row, you get some insane snap going out of it. So this ride also has another weird thing about it. Earlier in the day, this is more of a front row ride, while later in the day and at night, this is a back row ride. It's kind of weird, but that's just how it seems to run, because it seems to run completely different in the front and the back throughout the day. And that kind of is something that no other coaster has really done for me. But this one, yeah, Sirens Curse is an exception to that, I guess. A night ride on this is definitely necessary. Night rides on Sirens Curse are some of the best night rides I've ever experienced. This thing at night, it's so cool. It rips through the layout. The lights are awesome. The sound effects. Speaking of the sound effects, the soundtrack on this ride is sick. I love the soundtrack. The heavy metal music and the siren noises, it's just all so cool. And it also fits the ride even better. But overall, Sirens Curse is an absolutely amazing ride. I really have no flaws with this ride at all. So now, let's take a ride on Sirens Curse. So first, you exit out of the station and climb up the 160-foot lift hill. While you're going up this lift hill, there is a soundtrack playing, a siren singing, and one talking to you as well, and I'll let you listen to that right now.
Come to us.
the soundtrack on the lift hill and right before you begin to tilt is a really cool effect in my opinion. And I love how they did that instead of using what they were going to use during the winter chill out originally when I first saw that video. You then tilt back down and go play straight into the track, face down at the ground at 160 feet, and then go right down, get released from the tilt track, and right down this twisted drop, which in the back row, you'll get some good snap on that valley. It pulls some good forces. Then you go through the non-inverting dive loop, which is very whippy in the back row. This first roll is really good and provides some great whip. This double down right here, you could get some really good airtime on. Same with this right here. The non-inverting loop, which is arguably my favorite part of the ride, is insanely snappy and whippy in the back row, in any row. This roll, this is probably my favorite part. That roll right there, that element is crazy. And then you go through these quick airtime hops towards the end, which provide some amazing ejector airtime, and you hit the brakes. Sirens Curse overall is a fantastic coaster, a slam dunk addition for Cedar Point, and I am definitely giving Sirens Curse a 10 out of 10. This is overall an absolutely fantastic coaster. It's the third best coaster at Cedar Point for me, only behind Steel Vengeance and Magnum XL 200. This is also a top 10 coaster for me overall, as I said earlier in this video. This is just overall such a fantastic ride. I can't believe when I first rode this, I thought it was borderline not a top 50 ride. That's just unbelievable to me that it's just gotten so much better since then. It is overall a absolutely amazing ride, a must ride when you go to Cedar Point. And I really hope Vekoma keeps building more coasters like these. Like, I think Circuit Breaker at Coderland is going to be an amazing ride as well when that opens. So I really want to see Vekoma build more modern thrill coasters in the US. So that is my review on Sirens Curse at Cedar Point. If you've ridden Sirens Curse, make sure to comment down below of what you think of it. Also, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.